Hey besties, welcome to our YouTube channel. It's yet another video. Acha ni kwanza nifunge pale 1 minute. So I'll be asking my some questions. Alafu dad, ukinijibu vizuri unapata ka present. Haya, waambie wa subscribe na wa like. Wasalimie.
Habari zenu? Hope you're fine. Please subscribe to Ima's YouTube. And view the same.
Dada wanijui hivo.
Shiko. Yes.
Haya dad. And hii episode itakuwa inakuja let's award my dad. Because he has been a very good dad. So nitakuwa natuma if you want to, I'll be doing this video like once per week with my dad, asking him questions and then namwaward something. So if you want to donate something, you want to give some gift to dad, I'm going to give the Mpesa number and also the PayPal. Besties, let's do it. Nitangwa wafurahisha babako or even your parents when he or she is alive. Dad, first question. What is one of your favorite memories of your kids?
My favorite memories from my kids. I start with Shiko herself. Is that when she was very young, she could see very small things like a pin, and all she could do is take it with the hands and hand it over to me.
Oh God, Dad, you know what? I'm going to give you something. Si unatumianga nini sana? Nitangu aje, unanywanga za huku na nini?
Na za wapi?
Hapa.
Sinyoi.
Unywangi?
Sinywangi, lakini sio kubwa, ni ndogo sana.
I want to gift you something, These are vit. Shika hii na hii. So what you do, jiret hiyo unaweza ni domagera na itumianga and then I start feeling the itchiness. You just open up over here. Oh, see. After you open up, you just do like this, unaeka tu kidogo, alafu you apply. You leave it for around 2 minutes and then unaenda tu natoa. It stays, So that's your gift, Dad. Usiku unajipea stress. So this one is easier. So, next, what do you miss the most about the old days?
What I miss most about the old days is my secondary school years.
What did you do?
I used to have a lot of fun with my friends. That is the people, the students that you used to study with. And of course they used to come from all over the country. Also I used to have an experience of our country at my hardship.
Wow. And do you still keep contact with them?
It's not possible since we parted. It's a long time and we didn't have our contacts. All the contacts that I had, of course, they were misplaced.
Okay.
I got them misplaced.
What family tradition do you cherish the most?
Family tradition that I cherish most is the cooking of food that we call mukimo.
You love mukimo?
I love mukimo.
Yes. And mine, the family tradition that I love most, and you keep on repeating that to us, that wezi katanisha venye unapeanga, unakatanisha shamba, unasema hii ni yako na title deed. You just say it, Dad always says this. Daigo ona mwige ihegere-ini cia ngoro cianyu. Ati ya hapa na huyu ni yako. No ria akarega gwika uguo. Ebu aseme venye unatuambianga. That's my favorite one. I also do that to my kids.
Okay, what I say is that what I give them, and I say this now in Kikuyu, is idoria damu he Damwe na dinandika ndo karatathi-inĩ mwandĩke ihengere-inĩ cia ngoro
tondũ karatathi
no kahe no ihengere cia ngoro itingĩbutĩka.
Yes. Dad imagine anatuambianga hivyo akasema will not do that but muandike kile kikamukora
no nyumukona.
You had that. That's my favorite one, eh? The other one is what's your favorite thing about being a parent?
The most favorite thing about being a parent is that I keep on watching the movements of my children, the movements of my wife, of course, and taking care of their everyday needs.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice dad. Hiyo nafikiria acha nione kama niko na kitu. Angalia hapo dad usione kile nitakupatia. A small token to kinjibu vizuri. Please. Unaona umete fegi. Unasikia venye nakata. That's yours. Ebu show them dad what I've given you.
50 shillings.
Okay, the one. When did you realize you are no longer a child?
When I realized that I was no longer a child, is when I went to secondary school.
Why?
Because everything was upon me, and it was solely upon my own self to take care of myself, and that is less my parents.
Wow, that's when you realize that hey, mambo imechange, eh? You're no longer a kid. In what ways do you think your kids are like you or not like you?
What I know is that my kids are like me.
How?
In the sense that they resemble me.
That tunafanana?
Yeah, tunafanana.
And
of course, the way you behave.
How? E.g.
The way your normal talks.
Normal talks.
Your normal talks. The way you laugh. They told me that it's upon me, and I look at it, and then I see myself in you people.
So Dad, tell me, in me, what do you see yourself in me? In what ways?
Okay.
Only 3. Nipe tatu.
One is asking a lot of questions.
Ask your hair.
A lot of questions. And secondly, giving me a lot of stories.
Stories.
And thirdly, is that you are short.
I'm short. Like, by the way, I'm short like my dad.
Yes.
In what ways, what advice did your parents give you?
My parents gave me a lot of advices.
What are the most 5 advices that you keep along in your mind? Like kila mahali unaenda, it drives you, it kept you moving on.
One is to take care of myself. Secondly is to work hard. Thirdly is to have something in my pocket that I can use during a rainy day. Fourth is to make friendship with people. And fourthly is to avoid going against the laws of the country.
Wow, and they have helped you that.
Yes.
Who mostly gave you that, mom or dad?
Both.
Both, yeah. What is that moment that changed your life?
The moment that changed my life.
What's that moment that changed your life?
It's when I got married.
What changed?
It changed in the sense that I had to be at home at good times. I had to start taking care of my wife. And of course the time that I used to use with my friends were shortened because of the family issue.
So dad ulikuwa mtu wa dunda?
Dundani.
Dunda, meaning that sometimes you'd go for a party, you'd go for a club, and then you'd take wine, you'd take some beers.
Well, during my youth I used to do that. But
do you miss it?
I don't miss it.
You don't miss it?
I don't miss it.
Oh God. Dad, the other question is a sensitive question, but answer it. What would you most regret if I passed away today? And it's God forbid.
What?
What would you most regret if I passed away today?
He's missing you.
You'd miss me, Sana?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Dad. What moments would you miss with me?
The most that I would miss most is when you are a young child.
Oh yeah. I kind of feel emotional. That's so bad, Dad. Watch to you for being a good dad. Babage kwe meta watia.
Mama.
Me asha uko tuga kia jomo.
Meta watia.
What do you call 200?
I don't know where Masho ya Mary.
Masho ya Mary? Yeah, that's for you, Dad. If you had a chance, would you pursue the same career that you did?
The same career? That if I had a chance, I would pursue the same career that I did.
Tell them, what did you do?
In terms of what?
Career, as in career wadhomire. Public health. Dad, hata ukumbuki.
Well, my career was in public health. That is, I got trained as a public health officer. And after that, I worked in so many places in Kenya as a public health officer. And I also managed to go ahead with my studies. And of course, I did my master's in Master of Science in Applied Pathology. And after that, I continued working to my retirement.
Aki Dad, by then naonanga, I guess yewe usafi kuonanga nyumba tu naona inawekanishwa vibaya. By then I remember we used to argue a lot with my sister ile time alikuwa Nairobi. Napata anawechanisha vitu hapo. My dad is so clean. Unaona yule super clean, hakuwa anataka. You're so keen into small details. I guess I'm after you kwa hiyo.
Okay, thank you.
What is your biggest fear about raising kids? What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear about raising kids is lack of funds.
Oh, by the way, true, by the way. What is one of your proudest moments? What's one of your proudest moments?
One of my proudest moments is when I got my retirement benefit.
That was your proudest moment?
Yes.
You felt so fitty.
Yeah.
Wow. Hii nyingine ni what is something you learned recently you wish you knew earlier?
Something that I learned recently.
And you wished you learned earlier.
The thing that I learned
recently, and you wished
and I wish I learned earlier is to operate the CCTV. Yeah.
By the way, I'm happy Dad now knows how to operate a CCTV. But then hata mimi sikuwa ijua operate a CCTV.
Okay.
That's by the way one of my proudest thing. What is there anything you have always wanted to tell me or asked me but you never had the courage to?
Not exactly. I have never.
You have never?
No.
What is the 7 things daughter needs to hear from their fathers?
7
things that that daughters need to hear from their fathers.
I may not have the 7.
Some.
But some of the things that probably they need to hear from me is that they should take care of themselves. They should work hard. They should be smart. they should be ready to face all the challenges they meet in life. They should live in harmony.
Live in harmony, yeah?
With the community that they stay with. And of course, they should they should pursue their careers.
So Dad, I'm like, between career and hobby, what do you think is the best?
Between career and hobby?
What do you get on a career, it can pay well, it's much better. Is it the career or the hobby, the things that I love doing?
The hobby.
The hobby thing, What is the difference between the love you have for a parent, for a partner, friend, and the love you have for your kid?
What's the difference?
What's the difference between the love?
There's no difference.
There is no difference. You love them the same.
I love everybody the same. Because I take the word love from the Bible. I should love everybody as I love my own self.
So you love me at the same you love as your friend. When unapenda beshte yako ndo unanipenda.
One. Love. Love iko kwa kila mtu. That is between my kids, my friends, and whatever. But of course, there's that intimate love between a father and the kids, which is a little bit greater.
Hey, I have this question. My friends keeps on asking me, like, how did you manage to get closer to your dad? Like, how nini nafanyanga nikuwe closer to you? Like, I don't fear asking you anything or even asking you any question. I'm so comfortable around you. Some things that I do to you, my friends wako na baba, but they think they can't do it. What's the secret behind that?
Is to have freedom. The freedom that I have or have created. And the bond of love between me and you is what has made you obviously get closer and ask me anything if you like without any fear.
So it starts from mtoto akizaliwa. Na mbona dad ujai chapa by the way?
Well,
hata chapa, hata ajai nifanyia hivi ama hata kunipiga. Dad mbona ujai chapa?
Sijui kwa nini.
Ndio maana nakupenda dad. Pesa kupea ile nene yake.
Majumu.
We urerere shai kana wekira maguta dudikane dure gadere na maguta.
Sawa.
Ama kitu napenda. You're almost done with the question. I'm just looking for that question that I've not asked you. In what ways do you feel proud of who your kids have become? In what way do you feel proud of whom your kids have become? Like,
I'm proud in the sense that my kids can now fit in the communities that they live in, and they can do things on their own self without my supervision, and whenever they need any guidance, of course they are there to ask from me or from the mom, and I'm proud in the sense that they are now even living far distances from me comfortably and without any problems as such.
Dad, hebu niambie ukweli, unanimisingi?
Yes, I do miss you.
Alafu after you miss me, what do you do?
I call you.
Aki, by the way, imagine kuna time napatanga nimemfikiria and then anapata ananipigia. Do you think it's a coincidence? Kuna time dad nakwambianga nakufikiria, nimekaa tu hivyo nakufikiria, and then now I remember of how good you are to me, of how you are the best dad, and then you call me. Nini, what happens?
It's a coincidence. You feel like missing me, and at the same time I feel like missing you, and I call you first.
Remaining only 3 questions. What challenges did you have to work through as a co-parent? Nini challenge mlipitia na mom, like your co-parenting? What was the challenge?
Challenges.
Like you want your child to be brought like this, and then mom wants to be to hivi. What was the challenge?
Well, there were challenges.
But three main ones.
The three main ones is like where do the kids go to school? And after we talk, we disagree. We finally settle down and agree on where to take the kids to school.
Nani alikuwa nakubali, wewe ama mama? Ulikuwa unaenda na ya mama yeye anakuja kwa yako?
Wakati mwingine alikuwa anakuja upande wangu, wakati mwingine nilikuwa naenda upande wake.
The second?
The second one is the way that you dress.
Ati sasa, how?
Okay, wearing trousers and a woman's dress.
Okay, like dad, ulikuwa unataka tusivae trousers?
Nilikuwa nataka mvae trousers. Naye mama wakati mwingine anasema anataka nini? Manguo.
Nimepata. Unasema tuvae trousers, mom sometimes anava tuvae dress.
So at least but after a few talks between her and me, we used to come to an agreement. And see that all our clothes.
All our clothes. Mkona to all that clothes, What is that something that happened, good or bad, that I don't know, that when I was growing up, that completely changed the way you raised me afterwards? Your phone. Okay. Say it.
There's nothing that that ever happened that made me change the way I used to bring up my child.
Nothing,
Nothing as such, because all was good.
All was good,
Yes.
And the incident that happened nikiwa mtoto mdogo, ukakasirikanga sana.
Incidents.
Maybe accident ama nini?
Ni kuchomeka.
Kuchomeka? Besties, let me just pick up my mom's call. So dad, you're telling us that nilichomeka. Hebu tell us what happened that day. Kwani you ain't karibu na mimi?
I was not near. And your mom was with you. And all I found is that you had been burnt. I don't exactly remember the place that you got. I remember behind your chin. Beneath your chin.
Dad, nilichomeka aje mpaka nikachomeka hapa?
Ni mafuta kuchoma.
How did they fall kwani?
I can't recall because I was not near. Nikuta tu umechomeka.
So ulipeleka hosi ama ulifanya aje?
Nikupeleka hospitali.
Uliambia mama aje?
Nimwambia akuchunge. Endelee kuchunga zaidi hivi.
Na ile pate niliangushwa na yule mfanyikazi. Kuna time nimeangushwa na mfanyikazi. What happened that time?
Nikasirika na nikachapa mfanyikazi. Sawa.
Chika, your dad always fights my battle. What happened? How did you know? Like,
I cannot recall what happened.
So I'm like, how did you know that nimeanguka?
Sababu nisikia ukilia.
And then?
Nikaja haraka.
And then?
Nikakuta ulikuwa umeanguka. And then nikakuchukua. Na wakati ulinyamaza kulia. Ndio nikadiu na mfanyikazi twanga kidogo. Lakini sio sana. Ilikuwa tu kumwambia take care of my kid in a better of way.
Aki besties, that's why I love my dad so much. Aki baba nimenya wao ukora akwende.
I know that.
How do you know that I love you so much?
It's vile tunaongeaga.
Okay, nice. The last two. Oh God, the phone. What made you choose mom? What made you choose mom?
It's a hard question. But it's because of her behaviors. And lastly, she was a church member.
A church member. Ulipatana kwa church?
Tulipatana kwa church.
Hey, oh God. Love in the church, The last, is there something you feel you missed out on becoming because of your kids?
Is there?
Is there something you feel you missed out on because you had kids?
No.
Nothing, So besties, that's the end of the vlog. So if you want to make my dad smile, send me to that Mpesa so that anytime he answers a question that I feel, oh God, that's so awesome, I gift him. Amaji dad.
Correct.
Sindio?
Yeah.
You're a proud dad. Wacha tumpe maua akiwa uhai. So besties, I thank you. Always continue subscribing, liking and sharing the video, and I always love that. Hebu ambie kitu dad tukifunga.
Kwaherini.
And
God bless you.
Bye.